Let's see what you got, Miles.
Beginning total chaos. Somebody homeless, a place to go, mental health, addiction issues, having to find your way out and navigate on your own. It's just chaos.
The road to housing for somebody in our community was winding, and there were lots of obstacles in the way. So I also put a truck in because you couldn't just walk there. You needed some kind of access.
We have all the agencies that were in their different silos, doing their job, doing good work, but there wasn't a whole lot of communication happening between the different agencies.
There were lots of agencies and whatnot in Oshawa, but you had to go here, there, and everywhere, and so that kind of represents, when we start here and go all over the place with no real end in sight.
It kind of looked like a ping pong table. So it was like people were just kind of going back and forth, back and forth.
So I imagined it before as more of a Plinko game, where people would come looking for help and they would sort of bounce around between different unknowns and hope that at the end of it all, they found what they needed.
This is what it's like to be homeless and looking for services before the Mission United. There's a lot of challenges with little light. The light can do very little because it doesn't have the strength to do it or the supports to do it, so all you get is problems that stay there and frustration that grows. But when the proper supports are in place, like such as the hub came into place, enough strength and enough supports were built that the strength became a light that started to consume the problems in the person's life, and little by little the problems diminish and homelessness goes away.
I think with the hub being here, it creates it's almost like a universal understanding and some direction. It's like a stoplight, right?
Wow. And then after the hub, I felt that it was more of the doors were open off the bottom prizes.
My second one is a much more streamlined version. You start out homeless here and maybe you branch out here and there to other places, but eventually you end up in the hub.
Now it looks more like an easy path with lots of arrows and a bunch of stars that spark. You can access these stars, which are like services, to the giant big star, which is housing.
And you can see that people are a lot happier, how there was, soft handoff, so one-stop shop without having to try to climb walls.
Since the mission's here, I think the road is a little bit more circular. All of those people who were much happier in this representation, they're now a part of a community together. So more than just your pathway towards housing, it's creating more of a community where we're together. That's the hope of the before and after.